Hello, I am the cartoonist M. Rashid. This cartoon was uh, also made in August of last year, and the theme of it is the Black American's relationship with the white liberal figure, which is very contentious. When you look down social media, Facebook and stuff, especially right now, you get the impression that the conservatives are the bad guys, and the left is the good guys, the right is the bad guys. When it comes to me and my anti-racism fight, this is not the case. Racism is in all ways bipartisan, absolutely, and that one is reputation far from being my actual ally. He's actually um, my active enemy in the role of the smiling, pretending to be friendly infiltrator. That's who that one is. Is in his tradition in the last 100 years is as the communist infiltrator in America. So my direct relation with him is using the Communist Party of the USA to infiltrate all like social justice groups, particularly with the young people, the college age. Like they saturated all into intelligentsia, you know, and made their venues available for the civil rights meetings and stuff like that, to so that the backdrop of everything that was worthwhile had that, the sickle and hammer in the background. So, um, because he needed bodies, just like the LGBT will literally do anything to get bodies for their political bump, the communists was the same. They would literally do any diabolical, crazy thing just to get bodies for their, you know, so they can challenge their rivals. And the fact that that one completely took over intelligentsia, the academia, like all of that, like that's the left is supposed to be the learned side of the partisan divide, you know. But my experience with them isn't like that. My experience with them is a little different from how um, the slave master was, the good slave master, where he's like spoon feeding you stuff that he wants you to know, and he don't want you to think outside of that box because it will threaten his empire. I need you. So like the other one, he didn't want you to read at all. This one, he wanted you to have a carefully confined knowledge that he'd hoped like would benefit him if you have this. I don't need you thinking outside that box. I don't need you like I didn't ask you to think. I asked you to regurgitate and just follow the steps, and that's it. That's how that one functions. So when he shows up in his I'm the intelligent side of white supremacy, you know, and just eat this. And I'm like, I don't want to eat that. What is it? Don't ask questions. Just do it. That's how the left acts in my relationship with him. Like every single time, no matter what controversy or whatever, if I express any doubt or self-preservation, if my red flag goes up, then he gets mad and like starts calling me stupid and shit. That's my relationship with the white liberal. He's the fiend, you know. If you He'll start off like, "Hey, buddy," and being your friend and like, oh, that shit, And then if you give any pushback, he'll start sweating and start going, crazy. So that's what this one represents. It was probably over, some pandemic thing or another last year, and they were acting that way, and that's what probably inspired this cartoon. You know, I'm sure I typed it up into the actual blog thing. All right. Peace.